Parliament's most recent casualty of dual citizenship has for the first time taken questions over how he accidentally became Italian. Former Minister Matt Canavan has told reporters he's got solid legal advice. He can win his bid to stay in Parliament. Greg Jennett reports.
Wonderful.
Before he'd even set foot in the Parliament, Malcolm Roberts was a man with a mission.
That's the first priority, accountability and restoring the Constitution.
But when the Constitution's consuming political careers at a rate of one a week...
People allowed into our country, Australia, must live by our laws.
The One Nation senator's under as much scrutiny as anyone to prove he's taken the Constitution seriously. The former British citizen's yet to produce any public evidence he's renounced it, at a time when a fellow Queenslander's preoccupied with denouncing one of his citizenships.
Legal advice that we have is it leads us to conclude that I'm not in breach of Section 44.
For the first time since he quit Cabinet, Matt Canavan's opened himself to questions on why his mother took out Italian citizenship.
My mum acted with what she thought was my best interest and had no idea of the constitutional ramifications of any of this.
And why it took him 2 years to ask his mum if he was an Italian.
I had no, in my view, suspicion that I could be an Italian citizen, so it wasn't a relevant question to ask.
The honourable thing to do here is to stand up and take some responsibility, don't blame other people, and resign.
Still smarting over his double loss, Richard Di Natale's demanding the records of all 226 in Parliament be examined.
If we did that, there is every chance that we would find other MPs with big question marks around their eligibility to stand in the federal parliament.
But a remarkable calm has descended over the major parties. Each is aware they're only one member away from embarrassment or worse if another rogue citizenship comes to light. Awkward for Labor, potentially catastrophic for the government. Which means caution is doubled.
And Minister for Resources and Northern Australia.
As is Barnaby Joyce's workload. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.